Before open world games, there were 3D platformers. Mario, Sonic, Crash Bandicoot, Spyro the Dragon, Jak and Daxter, KO the Kangaroo, Banjo-Kazooie, Gex, Ratchet and Clank. These were all games with open areas, yet with no concept of freedom. And because of that, getting from point A to point B was relatively simple. Spaces were linear and objectives were confined to reaching your destination point. Mario could jump, skip, hop, and parkour through courses. Sonic was super fast. Spyro could fly. Amaterasu was a wolf that left flowers in her trail the quicker you moved. Just like that, several other video game characters just ran, because getting to where you needed to be wasn't a painful process. Jump to GTA 3 and suddenly you have an open world to navigate, and a vehicle to navigate it with. Traversal started taking on multiple forms as more and more video games started to incorporate an open world. Jak and Daxter had a car, Hugo had a car, Batman has Batmobile, Transformers transformed you into a car. Duh. Barnyard was a game about a cow that walked on 2 legs but still drove a bike. Infamous had you grinding rails and flying around. Spider-Man let you swing to the city. Raz uses his mind to project a ball into existence which he rolls around on. There are so many different methods of traversal that I might just make another video on it altogether. But for now, let's talk about the most popular means of getting by. Mounts. A lot of time in open world games is spent aimlessly wandering massive environments, and personally it can feel like downtime. Unless the world itself is worth exploring, which, let's be honest, apart from maybe 2 or 3 games, isn't always the case. Mounts make these journeys less arduous or empty, and that's because compared to how lifeless being alone in a car can feel in these games, mounts are like these big rideable companions you can actually interact with. As an example, Red Dead Redemption 2 knows that 50% of the game is riding around on a horse, so why not actually make the player care about them? You can pet and feed them to increase your bond, you can brush them when they're dirty, you can calm them down when there's a gunshot or an animal attack. It's not just a means of transport, it's a good boy! By far the saddest moment in this game is when, spoiler alert, your horse dies as part of the story.
Come on, brother, let's go!
Shut up, John!
Come on!
My horse!
Push, Arthur!
Horizon Zero Dawn is an ironic one because it has the inverse problem. It's funny because earlier I mentioned cars and other games being lifeless machines, but in Zero Dawn you have not so lifeless machines. The only thing going for these mounts is variety, but when you see the robot animals in comparison, Thunderjaws, Stalkers, Sawtooths, or is it Sawteeth, Behemoths, Stormbirds, and then this dumb bitch. Striders feel like such a kick in the balls, and so do Chargers. It hurts more knowing you can control the other robots to fight for you. But what am I supposed to do with these? Man, get out of my fucking... bitch. Forbidden West solves this problem by letting you ride a giant pig and a dinosaur. But then you look at the other machines in comparison again. Man, fuck you! Breath of the Wild almost felt like a peaking point for mounts. This game is plastered with 120 shrines throughout the map, so you can fast travel pretty much anywhere you feel like. And yet, I personally chose to travel on horseback 8 times out of 10. Credit definitely goes to the world being populated with so much to discover that fast travel meant missing out on something spectacular. Horses are a feature rather than a means of getting by. You can train them according to temperament. Mild-mannered ones are easier to tame but have poorer stats, while wild ones are trickier to subdue but generally have better strength and speed. You can feed your horses, keep multiple of them in stables, customize them to look funkier, run this fun horse racing course, fight enemies while on horseback. There's a giant horse to tame, there's a royal white horse to tame that belongs to Princess Zelda, there's a mountain lord horse that I really tried hard to register at the stables, but I fucked off into thin air. The only real gripe I had is that when I got lost on foot while exploring and tried to whistle for my horse, he'd be like, "Nah, you're too far away. I can't hear you. La 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 la." Weirdly enough, it's Ghost of Tsushima and Pokemon Legends Arceus that solve this problem by letting you call for your mount wherever you are. And bang! I'm right here, bitch. Went down a cliff and left me on top. Nah, homie, I'm right behind you. Halfway across the world, play that flute, and boom, I'm back! Plessy does this seamlessly. You don't even have to call him. It's like, whoop, here I am. You need me on this island? I got you. You want me near the volcano? Right here, bitch. Bowser's Fury makes Plessy the most fun mount in any game ever. You just hop on and... dashing through clear blue waves, finessing obstacle courses. You're out of the sea and on land? Not a problem. Watch this. Big final battle against Fury Bowser? Well, shit, Mario. Remember Link versus Dark Beast Ganon? Check me out. I'ma do it 100 times better. Super Size Slam! In Elden Ring, we're so close to the perfect mount. Summon Torrent out of thin air and send him back into thin air. Your horse died in Breath of the Wild and you had to go to a fountain to revive it? Fuck that, just pop a flask and I'm back. Horseback combat? How about motherfucking jousting? How about fighting giant dragons? How about double jumping? God damn! Why did I say we were so close to the perfect mount? What did Elden Ring miss out on? Torrent's balls don't shrink in the cold.
Hadouken!